Okay, gents, second thing we need to do, pretty straightforward. Over here, right in this area here, if you look at on the print, this area right here gets skinnier, okay? So that's what we got to do is we got to basically take an area that coincides with this point here and this point here and goes over this way, same thing over here, and that whole area has to come in on both ends, on the front and on the back. It has to go in 1/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to start on the front. I'm going to do a new sketch like I always do. Now, this one's relatively easy, all right, because you're basically drawing stuff that you've already drawn before. Circle, circle, and then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use arc. 3-point arc, start, end, middle. There. If you pull it into the point where you can see the little square, that is the tangent that already exists on the part, right? And then I come down here till I'm touching that. And looky, I've got an arc that perfectly matches what I already drew. I'm going to do another one, again, from the square to the square, bring it in. Now, I am going to trim some extra stuff just so the computer doesn't get confused, which is basically everything but 1, 2, 3, and 4. This weird sort of crunched in rectangle kind of a thing made of 4 arcs, one on each side. All right, so now once I've got this going, hopefully this will work. I'm not quite sure why this is off color. Finish the sketch. I'm going to look at it from an angle, okay? I'm going to hit the extrude button again. That's what I want to work with. I'm going to drag it a little bit this way so you guys can see here, right? Notice it's listing the numbers of minus. So if I just go minus 0.125, which is minus 1/8 of an inch, 125 is 1/8 of an inch in decimal, right? Then hit OK. Boom, this side's cut in, all right? You got to do it on the back as well, which gives me an ample opportunity to review what we're going to do here. So rotate around until you can get to the back view. Start a new sketch back here. Wait a second, what just happened? Sorry, I'm going to go back. So first of all, I'm going to orient it this way. New sketch on what should be the bottom of the part. Same thing, circle, circle, arc, arc, trim out the excess so the computer doesn't get confused. All right, we got that little zone there. Finish the sketch. Now I'm going to hit extrude. All right. Oh, shoot. Extrude. There. Distance minus 0.125. Boom. This is really starting to look like a wrench, guys. Really, all we have left to do is put a threaded hole through here and chamfer the bejesus out of the hole outside. All right. Again, you can play this back. Send me an email if you have any questions, but this is what I would like you guys to do. This is the next step, next logical step in our prep. Okay, so get to it, get on it, and hopefully this should be a relatively straightforward day. Take care.